Have you ever felt like everything you've learned about money doesn't actually apply to your real life? Have you ever looked at your bank account at the end of the month and wondered, where did all my money go? Today, this episode is completely different, because we're not just talking about mistakes, and we won't settle for theory alone. Instead, we're taking you on a real-life journey of someone just like you, who started from scratch, learned to take control of their finances, and turned every dollar into a step toward financial freedom. You'll see everything. How they used to spend mindlessly and struggle with debt. How they started tracking every expense with precision. How they built a practical, actionable budget. And how they created an emergency fund, started saving, and even invested step by step. This episode is the hands-on experience you've been waiting for. Each segment will serve as a clear roadmap you can follow daily to completely transform your financial life. By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly what to do first, how to avoid the most common money mistakes, and how to turn every dollar you earn into a tool for building a better future. If you're ready to change your financial life, grab a notebook, take notes, and get ready to apply a step-by-step financial roadmap, because today is the day you start taking full control of your money. Before you can improve your finances, you need to understand exactly where you're starting from. In this real-life case study, our subject was earning money, but still struggling to save or control spending. They were spending without tracking, often on things they didn't really need. Debts were accumulating, and savings were minimal. There was no clear plan or budget, so each month felt like a financial challenge. By examining this starting point, we can identify the real issues behind financial stress, overspending, lack of tracking, and unclear goals. Recognizing these problems is the first step toward gaining control and building financial stability. Takeaway for you: before creating a plan, honestly assess your income, expenses, and debts. Self-awareness is the foundation of any successful financial roadmap. One of the most powerful steps toward financial success is knowing exactly where every dollar goes. In our case study, the subject realized that without tracking, it's impossible to take control. They began writing down every expense, from bills to small daily purchases. This simple habit revealed patterns they never noticed before, like money slipping away on unnecessary items. Once they tracked everything, they could make informed decisions and prioritize what truly mattered. Here's the key: successful people don't just earn money, they manage it consciously. Tracking every dollar gives you clarity, control, and the confidence that you are in charge of your financial future. Takeaway for you: start small. Track all your spending for a week. You'll be amazed at what you discover and how empowered you feel to make smarter financial choices. Once you know where your money goes, the next step toward financial mastery is creating a clear, actionable budget. In our case study, the subject used a simple yet powerful framework to regain control and build wealth over time. They applied the 50-30-20 rule: 50% for essentials, 30% for lifestyle and personal spending, and 20% for savings and investments. The key was not perfection, but consistency and awareness. Every month, they reviewed and adjusted their budget based on real spending habits. This budget became a financial roadmap, guiding every decision: where to spend, where to save, and how to plan for the future. Here's why this works: successful people plan intentionally. They don't just react to income and expenses, they direct them with purpose. A well-structured budget is not restrictive, it's empowering. It gives you freedom, clarity, and the confidence to pursue bigger goals. Takeaway for you: don't wait for the perfect moment to start budgeting. Start with what you have today. Track your income, categorize your expenses, and commit to following your plan. Over time, this habit builds wealth, reduces stress, and puts you in complete control of your financial life. Saving money isn't just about cutting costs, it's about building discipline and mindset. In this real-life case study, the subject started a simple but transformative challenge: saving $100 every month. At first, it seemed small, almost insignificant. But over time, this consistent habit created a sense of control and achievement. They began identifying areas where money was being wasted and redirected it toward their savings. This challenge was not just about money, it was about training the mind to prioritize the future over instant gratification. Here's the secret: successful people don't wait for the perfect moment or a big windfall, they start small and stay consistent. The $100 challenge is a practical way to create momentum, build confidence, and establish a habit that grows your wealth over time. Takeaway for you: start your own savings challenge today. Pick a realistic amount you can save monthly, and commit to it. Track your progress. Celebrate milestones. You'll be surprised how small, consistent actions lead to massive financial freedom. An emergency fund is more than just money in a savings account, it's your financial safety net, the foundation of real financial freedom. In this case study, the subject realized that without this fund, any unexpected expense could derail their progress. They set a clear goal: save enough to cover 3 months of essential expenses. They approached it strategically, treating it as a non-negotiable priority, just like paying a bill or investing in themselves. The emergency fund gave them peace of mind, allowing them to take calculated risks, make smarter financial decisions, and even invest confidently. Here's the insight: successful people protect themselves first. They understand that security is the first step toward growth. Without a solid foundation, even the best plans can crumble. Takeaway for you: start building your emergency fund today. Decide on a realistic target, automate your savings if possible, and treat this fund as untouchable except for true emergencies. The confidence it provides will empower you to pursue bigger financial goals without fear. Debt can feel like a heavy weight holding you back from financial freedom. In this real-life case study, the subject learned that strategic, consistent action is the key to eliminating debt once and for all. They started by listing all debts, noting interest rates and balances. They focused on paying off high-interest debts first, while maintaining minimum payments on others. This approach, often called the debt avalanche, allowed them to reduce interest costs and accelerate their journey to financial independence. Most importantly, they stayed disciplined, avoiding unnecessary spending and celebrating small wins along the way. Here's the mindset: successful people face their debts head-on. They understand that debt isn't shameful, it's a challenge that can be overcome with the right plan, patience, and persistence. Takeaway for you: make a clear list of your debts today. Choose a strategy that works for you, stay consistent, and track your progress. Every payment brings you closer to freedom and confidence in managing your money. Managing money can sometimes feel abstract, especially when everything is digital. In this case study, the subject discovered the power of the cash stuffing method, a hands-on way to control spending and stay disciplined. They created envelopes for different spending categories: groceries, transportation, entertainment, and personal expenses. Each month, they allocated cash to each envelope, ensuring they never overspent in any category. This simple tactile system provided instant feedback and made budgeting tangible and visual, which reinforced financial discipline. Here's the mindset: successful people make money management practical and consistent. By touching, seeing, and controlling their money, they strengthened their financial habits and built confidence in their financial decisions. Takeaway for you: try cash stuffing for 1 month. Start with key spending categories and allocate cash accordingly. You'll gain clarity, control, and a habit that will keep your finances in check while boosting your confidence. Now that we've explored tracking every dollar, creating a budget, saving, building an emergency fund, paying off debt, and even using the cash stuffing method, it's time to put it all together into a real, actionable roadmap. Step 1: assess your current financial situation. Know your income, expenses, debts, and savings. Awareness is the foundation of every success story. Step 2: track everything. For at least a month, write down every dollar that comes in and goes out. This gives clarity and control. Step 3: build a budget. Apply a system that works for you: 50/30/20 envelopes, or any method that aligns with your lifestyle. Step 4: start saving consistently. Whether it's a $100 monthly challenge or a percentage of your income, make saving non-negotiable. Step 5. Establish your emergency fund. Protect yourself from unexpected setbacks. This is your safety net and peace of mind. Step 6. Attack your debt strategically. Focus on high-interest debts first, while maintaining discipline and celebrating milestones. Step 7. Maintain and adjust. Life changes, and so should your plan. Review weekly or monthly, adjust categories, and stay committed. Here's the mindset: successful people take consistent action. They don't just learn, they implement. They don't just plan, they follow through. By combining all these steps into a coherent roadmap, you gain clarity, control, confidence, and momentum. Takeaway for you: use this roadmap as your guide. Take one step at a time, track your progress, and refine your strategy as you grow. Every small, consistent action compounds into real financial freedom. Congratulations! You've journeyed through tracking every dollar, creating a budget, saving consistently, building an emergency fund, paying off debt, and mastering practical money strategies. But here's the truth: knowledge is powerful, but action is transformative. Today, you have a complete roadmap, proven in real life, that anyone can follow to gain control of their finances. This isn't just about money, it's about freedom, confidence, and the ability to live life on your terms. Every successful person started somewhere. They didn't wait for the perfect moment, they took small, consistent actions, just like the ones you've learned in this episode. Here's your challenge: pick one step today and take action. Whether it's tracking your expenses, starting your emergency fund, or tackling a debt, start now. Momentum builds quickly when you take the first step. Remember, you are capable, you are in control, and your financial future is in your hands. By following this roadmap, you are not just managing money, you are creating the life you've always wanted.